Alright, so we got another quick video for you. This is Palmer College of Chiropractic Spinal past tutorial. Today we're going to be talking about some sutures. This is on page 225 of the green 16th edition for Mr. Mortar Spinal. Um, First, there is a chart, but the main difference here is just a couple other additional things we need to talk about. So when we're looking at sutures, the way I remember these apart is first we have true or false sutures. Uh, True could be abbreviated LSD if you want. Otherwise, I like the false HS. High school people are fake or false. Just kind of easy for me to remember. So first, we're going to start off with serrate. These are, sagittal metopic sutures. They're going to more look like this. They're just kind of more squiggly, if you will. Now, keep in mind, all these true sutures are interlocking. That's kind of what differentiates them from false. So they're going to interlock, and the weaves, like you see, are going to, reciprocate each other. Next is going to be the denticulate sutures. These are lambdoids. They're kind of looks like the top of a castle, if you will. And again, the other side of the suture would fit right in those notches because they are interlocking sutures. Next is going to be the limbus. These are more like I think like a cross hatching look to them, and they are interlocking. But the differentiating factor here is that they also overlap. So a little bit more added strength, if you will. Next, we're gonna harmonia. These are more like a butt joint for you carpenters. Just kind of like flat edges up against each other. They're not interlocking. They're not overlapping. Not as strong per se. Next is the squamous, and I think of these as like fish scales. So you can kind of see how they are overlapping, but they're not interlocking. And again, that's kind of unique to this one too, that it is overlapping. So our two overlaps are going to be limbus and squamous. Those are definitely things to be on the lookout for. Our next suture is going to be shindolysis. These, an example in the book is the sphenoid vomer joint, but they're more like if you took a long skinny bone, right, like this, and put it on the short end, like the real small end, and putting two pieces like teeter-tottering on each other, standing on end. So not super secure, and you can kind of see how that may easily break or come apart. And then the last one is just going to be the periodontal gomphosis. And so I'll draw an awesome tooth for you. And yeah, so hopefully this helps you out a little bit, just remembering true and false, and then which sutures are overlapping and which are interlocking.